Have you ever noticed that the people who seem the strongest are often carrying the heaviest burdens? Not because life is easier for them, and not because they were born with some special gift. The real difference is that they learned something most people never do. They stopped waiting for the perfect moment. Most people spend their lives preparing to start a business, preparing to get fit, preparing to chase their dreams, and preparing to be happy. One day becomes 1 year, and 1 year becomes 10. Before they know it, their entire life has turned into a waiting room. The truth is that there is no perfect time. There never has been. Think about every important decision you have ever made. Were you completely ready? Did you have all the answers? Did you know exactly what would happen? Probably not. You move forward despite uncertainty, and that is how growth happens. Confidence does not come before action. Confidence is created by action. A child does not learn to walk by reading books about balance. A child learns to walk by falling down again and again until walking becomes natural. As adults, we forget this lesson. We become afraid of making mistakes. We become afraid of failure and afraid of looking foolish. So instead of moving forward, we stay where we are. But staying still has a price. Every dream you postpone slowly fades away. Every opportunity ignored eventually disappears. Every day spent waiting is a day you can never get back. The philosopher Seneca once said that it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. If we are honest with ourselves, we know exactly what he meant. We spend hours scrolling through our phones, days worrying about things we cannot control, months doubting ourselves, and years postponing the life we truly want. But certainty is an illusion. No one knows what tomorrow will bring. Not the billionaire, not the celebrity, and not the genius. The future has always been uncertain. The difference is that successful people move anyway. They understand that courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is taking action despite fear. Imagine two people standing at the edge of a cliff. Both are scared, both are nervous, both hear the voice of doubt in their heads. The only difference is that one person takes the step. That single step changes everything because life rewards movement, not intentions, not plans, and not excuses. Even a small step creates momentum, and momentum is one of the most powerful forces in life. Once you begin moving, opportunities appear, skills improve, confidence grows, doors start opening. Not because the world suddenly changed, but because thou changed. Too many people spend their lives asking, "What if I fail?" A better question is, what if I succeed? What if this attempt changes your future? What if this risk becomes your breakthrough? At the end of your life, failure will hurt far less than regret. Failure teaches lessons. Regret creates ghosts. Failure says, "At least I tried." Regret whispers, "What if?" So stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting until you feel ready. The people you admire were not ready either. They simply started. And maybe that is the secret. Not being fearless, not being perfect, just being willing to begin. Because the life you want is not waiting at the end of certainty. It is waiting on the other side of action.